So, hello everyone, Trucker Caliphil here again with, just a talking head video. Where has it been a frigging year? Didn't I say in that video up there that I was going to film an update about my plate armor and everything else? Yeah, that fell down the drain like pretty much everything that I had planned for 2020. Because, that's my old camera. I've now finally upgraded it. I mean, yeah, it's funny. It's beaten up right to hell. And funnily enough, despite that it looks like trash, it still records. But you see my previous videos, the video and sound quality is really not good at all. I mean, it's just a 1080p camera. And the new Panasonic HC-VXF11 or something like that, which is a really nice 4K camcorder. It just fit the bill nicely. I mean, it was expensive, but I mean, higher quality video, nice setup features, it's a completely manual camera, so that's so nice. And I also have a proper shotgun mic on it too, which is so frigging nice. So no internal camera crap anymore, because, well, internal cameras, just forgive me a second to turn down the speakers, because, yeah. Anyways, so upgraded camera, upgraded backdrop even. I mean, just look at that wall. Yeah, I've done an insane amount in that year. I mean, even if you look sideways there's a whole new stuff going on. That's a part of it's actually the Chaos armor there with the Battle Mage crown. Yes, I have built quite some characters this year. So first one is actually the Chaos, which still needs some work. Then, well, the beautiful Battle Mage, which is almost completed. Just need to either buy a staff or well, make a staff. Then we have, well, my Knight or Warrior, which is almost completed. It just needs some spit and polish. Then, well, the other characters, my Knight basically without armor, just garments. Then we have the work in progress Rogue. I hope I can find the pictures. Then also on top of that, we got the I don't know, the 6th or 7th character right now, which is the Musketeer character, or basically just basic warrior. I don't know what I'm going to make out of that one, but he's almost finished. Then, yeah. So as you can see, I got an insanely amount of new additions. And one of those additions, which I'm so happy to have now, is actually a really proper LARP sword, and that one is a beauty. I'm absolutely speechless. Every time I grab it, I'm absolutely speechless. It's way denser foam. It looks nice. It feels nice in the hand and everything. It's basically as good as you can get with replicating something like this sword, which is my to-go battle sword. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, it looks almost the same. It looks so similar to real weapons, and it also feels that way when you swing it and basically use it. It's just such a nice sword. I really, really love it. But anyways, that's a thing for another video entirely, because now let's actually talk about the real stuff, which is basically involving my whole channel. So, content planned, which I'm only going to upload next year, because time of recording this video, it's 20th, December 20th or something like that. So yeah, it's quite late in the year. It's 4 days before Christmas Eve. So yeah, I'm not going to put any more videos out today this year. So I don't know, like second, third week of January. Maybe somewhere around there I'm actually going to put out the first video. But video is actually a nice topic to jump right over. So what's the content that I actually have planned? Well, the planned content, yeah, I have quite a bit of stuff planned, let's be honest. First off is, of course, reviews. I got so insanely much stuff this year because I'm at home since January, so I had a crap ton of time to actually spend for LARPing, not only acquiring LARP stuff, also like building LARP characters and everything. So yeah, that's really nice. But anyways, reviews are planned. Then I have some tutorials planned for scale armor. I hope I can find a picture and put it right there. That's the scale armor that I have planned. Kind of for replicating. I don't know when I will get the scales then. How to make a better done video where I made this scale armor right there, which is also, yeah, that video needs to be redone completely. Then also how to make chainmail. I actually finished my chainmail right now, so that's another video, because I know there are a couple chainmail videos out there already, but I mean, why not? It's the content I like to do, and maybe I can throw in some other stuff too. So yeah, that's another thing that's planned. Also the series, I don't know how they call it. It was something called like character ideas or something like that. That series gets revived too, especially with, like I said, that whole bunch of characters that I did. So that's another thing that's going to be featured on my channel. Then also maybe LARP talk in general, like basically what is LARPing in general, because there's, even though there are again many videos out there, maybe I can just share my own take on LARPing from my perspective. So yeah, that's another thing. Then also, what else? Yeah, maybe even some basic journey in my leatherworking career, because I actually started now leatherworking, which you can see here. That's actually my first ever made leather armor. So it turned out beautifully, and I still have one part to do. And if I can find the other stuff that I already ordered and got and everything, maybe I'm going to do a kind of video journey straight about it. So yeah, that's another thing. Then, oh man, I don't know. There's so much stuff going on. As I said, it was a busy year, and again, since I'm at home since January, I had quite some stuff to, quite some time to get stuff in my room and everything else. So yeah. Also, I don't know, because of the whole pandemic that's going on, if conventions are up next year, but maybe I'm going to actually bring that nice camera now to a LARP so that I actually can film around. But yeah, you know, bringing in a camera to a LARP convention as a player itself is kind of a tricky thing, because I would have to kind of disguise it as something else, which is kind of tricky to do with a camcorder in my opinion. But actually it's difficult to do with every camera. Maybe I'm going to do some steampunky things to it, like a leather case or something like that, but yeah, that's stuff for another video entirely, I guess. But also, since I have a proper shotgun mic on that camera, and it is a completely manual camera, which I really love, I'm going to put that one onto conventions, like not only LARPs, maybe LARPs, I have to say again, but also on normal conventions, like gaming conventions, tabletop conventions, maybe even some cosplay stuff, or let's call it currently anime conventions, which are all over the place, where I really don't care that much for the anime content, but more for the LARP content, because every time I was with a couple buddies of mine there are always a crap ton of LARPers. So that's a nice thing too. So maybe I can do some LARP stuff there too. And I'm always going in some kind of LARP gear to those conventions anyways. So that's nice. And even though I kind of have actually cosplay under quote marks, that is this character right there, that's a Stormwind Guard from World of Warcraft, or general from the Warcraft series. So that one actually turned out nicely too. But anyways, so an insane amount of content planned for next year. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this really long and actually kind of in-depth video about what's going on, where have I been and everything like that. So anyways, hope you really enjoyed this video, and I'll see you, well, basically next year in 2021. So bye for now.